We need to talk about Instagram art scams. Recently, my DMs on Instagram have been flooding with this one question. Do you take commissions? Which you would think would be this awesome thing, and it would be if any of them were real. Today, we're going to talk about how to identify art scammers and how to set yourself up for safety on the internet as an artist on social media. These days, it feels like you can't turn a virtual corner without someone trying to scam and steal from you. The art world, unfortunately, is no exception. About a month ago, I got an Instagram DM with a commission request that I was for sure was real. This woman named Jen, she sent me a DM asking the typical question, do you take commissions? So of course I was like, sure, how can I help you? What do you need illustrated? And then her reply sounded so human, I was like, yeah, for sure, she's real, she's not a scammy leech. And so she sent me 7 pictures of her and her friends on a vacation with her parents. One of the reasons I still thought it was real was because her profile picture matched one of the girls in all of these pictures. But the problem was I ignored her bad grammar. She also said she was cool with however I wanted to be paid. But then, after I agreed to do the commission, her language changed. Just slightly, but she wasn't as emphatic and the sentences got a lot shorter. So I went ahead and I sketched out one of the images, got the whole image sketched out, and then I sent it to her. I did not feel right about it though. Something inside was telling me this was not real and this was a scam. So I went ahead and I sent her another message. This time I told her that in order to know that she was not scamming me, I needed her to pay for the first commission of 7 upfront. Crickets. And she never replied. I blocked her shortly after and I started just blocking every person that asked for a commission that I wasn't sure was a follower of mine already. And that may seem like a little harsh, but it also feels really harsh to not get paid. And that was just one story. I've been attempted to be scammed multiple times. And since I know what it's like for someone to try to scam you, here are 7 telltale signs of an art scammer. These aren't just from my experiences. I reached out to a bunch of art friends on Instagram and asked them what their experience with art scammers was as well. One of the things that everybody said was that all of these scammers have really bad grammar, and my friend Crystal said that the one thing that she usually hears first is the sentence, I would like if you draw for me. If you're asking anyone in any professional manner to do something for you, whether you're hiring somebody for a job or you should be speaking with correct, proper grammar. There's lots of different apps that you can get that help you with that, like Grammarly, and these people do not use them. Sign number 2 of a scam could be photographs that look real. Because like I was saying in the story I just told, this woman sent 7 pictures and there was the same girl in all 7 of the pictures. But they probably got this from some random person's Facebook page. So photographs that look real is not a sign of a real commission. Sign number 3 is that they don't follow you, they don't post, and they have a very low following themselves. One of the things I've noticed from a lot of these scammers is it looks like they have a brand new account, except for the fact that they follow like 9,000 people. Does anybody really follow that many people? I mean, like, I think I follow like 500 accounts, maybe. This Jen woman had like 3 posts, a private account, and 20 followers. The numbers just seem super suspicious. Easy ways of getting paid. So while in my story they did say that they were okay getting paid however I wanted, there has been a lot of times where they need to be paid with a very specific payment method that I do not have. I was also told that I could share the story from my friend Crystal. She once was asked for a commission and she asked for a $10 deposit like she usually does, and she said that she could only be paid through Venmo. The person wanted to send a check through email and they went ahead and did that anyway. The deposit she asked for was for $10, and this person sent her a $4,000 check through email. Of course, she immediately deleted it, did not even open it. She messaged him back, told him that she deleted the check, and he still asks for the difference back. The difference of $3,990. With something like this, there is no reason to be worried. Just delete it, do not touch it. That would be a horrible idea to touch it and open it. This is how people hack into our accounts. Another thing I noticed is that they ask you where you live. Don't give out personal information on the internet, not to people you don't know. I've noticed this is a thing that's not just on Instagram too. This is like Facebook Marketplace. Anywhere you can buy or sell online stuff, they'll ask you where you live. Don't give that out. Number 6 is they ask you to draw something that you're really not familiar with and have probably never drawn on your Instagram account. I think the biggest scam I see going around right now is, will you draw my son's dog for me? I have been asked to draw some kid's dog like 10 times in the last month. I hardly ever draw pets. If you go to my Instagram account, you'll see nothing but people. If somebody is asking you to draw something that you never draw, like I would never ask somebody to draw my cat that doesn't draw cats, because I have no proof that they know how to draw a cat. It's just like, you know, 1% of the time that could be real, but it's probably not. Last of all, the comment scam of the NFT thing. I know there's probably some legitimate ways to sell NFTs, not that I really know much about them, but there has been this trend going along where you'll post a picture and then somebody puts in the comments, I can only buy this as an NFT, and it's not real. Regular artwork is not the same as NFT work, so just don't even worry about that. Don't just delete the comments. As far as being safe on the internet goes and protecting yourself online, here are the things that you need to do in order to stay safe. Talked about, never give out your personal information. Don't give your social security, don't give your address, don't tell them where you live. Always, before you start any project, ask for a deposit. If they are real, they will be willing to give you a deposit. Never let them tell you how to get paid. If you go to a store and they don't take MasterCard, you can't use a MasterCard there. Well, in this case, you are the store and you decide how you get paid. And lastly, know the scams on your specific platform. If you're someone that's taking commissions, it might be a good idea to just look on the internet and say commission scams through PayPal, commission scams through Instagram DMs, whatever it is, just so you're aware of the way that people are getting scammed on there. A lot of the times these people have a script and they're going off the same thing, and you'll hear the same kind of message. And after a while, you'll just be able to look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's a scam. I hope this was really helpful for you and it helps you stay safe on Instagram. It's important to protect yourself and make sure that you're being safe and you're not putting you and your family and your career at risk. If you are interested in 3 ways that you can super grow your Instagram art account, be sure to click on my next video here. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye. Keep creating.